So a very good day everybody and welcome into our weekly analysis for week 31. My name is Snehat Dias and I'm going to take you through some trade ideas for this coming week. So as you can see, we are talking about the Aussie dollar on this screen, and just today is July 31st, so which means we've had a month end, and it's very interesting to analyze a trade pair at the end of the month because it gives us significant clues around the weekly high, the monthly high and the monthly low. So if you look at Aussie dollar, you would see that it has created a monthly high and we are approaching it. So I'll be very interested to see what kind of reaction happens at the monthly high. And this is something that we call the box theory, and it's something that we will share with our clients on the training that we are going to have on the 27th of June. So if this is something you're interested in, please do check out our training sessions, which I'll share with you a bit later on. But essentially, I'm looking for a harmonic pattern here that I could potentially short the market. And looking through this, I do see a shark pattern, and it's something that I'm going to draw on TradingView so that you guys can follow myself, Terry and Boonhui, on TradingView. And I would like to draw this live for you so that it's something that you can potentially look at and monitor. So let me just take out some of the old drawings that I had, go back to the 4-hour chart. I've got quite a bit of stuff here, but let me move towards the more recent side, and the shark pattern looks essentially something like this. Okay, and we're looking to take the trade at around the fib 8 level. So 886, somewhere around the 76.50 level. So I'm going to click over here, and you would see that there is very nice structure to the left of it. So this is very important. You'll see that there is the monthly high. You've got almost like a shoulder, a head, and another shoulder coming up. So if this guy comes up to around here, I'll be very, very interested in shorting this. So let me quickly publish this idea. And I'll just write a description saying that a shark short at the monthly high. So very simple. That's how we work with harmonics. We just look for specific patterns and we put it out there. Okay, so let me publish this and let's look at the next idea that will come up. So I'll go back to my charts while that loads, and I was looking at the Aussie CAD. Now this one is even more interesting, and once again I go back to my box theory and I try to figure out what's been happening over the last couple of weeks. It tells me that this level, the 99.70, was very, very strong, and that it's been rejected twice, somewhere in a couple of weeks back. It was rejected last week, and if this guy comes back up, we need to be looking to sell. And I can show you the idea that I had put up just last week. So I did call this last week, but I still feel that there is an opportunity for us to short this again. So last week I was looking at this pattern, which was a shark pattern, that it'll come up, it'll test this level, and sure enough it fell back down. Now I'm looking for another pattern within here. So the good news is that there is a type 2 test, which means this big shark pattern is going to get tested again. And inside here I see another pattern. If I'm not wrong, it's a Gartley pattern. So let's try to draw this out. I'll need to go back out here again, look for Aussie CAD, and let me publish this idea as well. Alright, so this is what I drew last week. I'm going to go down to a 1-hour chart so that it'll be clearer. The pattern will come up much clearer. And let me make sure that this is the pattern that I'm looking for. This really looks like, yep, it is a Gartley pattern. and we're looking for a reaction at around the 786 or the 886. I saw that the 886 was the more appropriate one because the AB equals to CD ends up somewhere around here. So I'm going to click over here, maybe give it a bit more time, somewhere around there. And this is what I'm looking for next week. So once again, Aussie CAD type 2 short with a Gartley pattern. So I'm going to tie it back to the idea that I put out last week so that people can correlate it and so that you guys can also track this much better. So just put a couple of tags there. And we are good to go with this. And this is a Gartley pattern. All right. Very, very high probability trade because of the fact that we are hitting the high of last week. And I really hope that Aussie finds some strength earlier in the week so that we would be able to short this. So you do see how we use things like harmonic patterns as well as market structure to really make good trading calls ahead of time. And you could even potentially park an order here. But since next week I'm going to be in Singapore, I'll be watching the market. I prefer to watch the market, but of course, if I'm traveling or going overseas, I would put a pending order with my stop losses above the monthly high. All right, so that's going to be Aussie CAD, quite exciting. Now let's look at Aussie Kiwi. Now this guy, so you're thinking to short the Aussie dollar on the other two ideas, but for this guy, I'm thinking that we can go long. And you might ask, doesn't that sound a bit weird because you're trying to short the Aussie from one side and you're trying to long the Aussie Kiwi on the other one? But I'll give you my reasoning for it, and it goes back to the shark pattern that we call to short this somewhere around up here. So I'll go back to my trading view and I'll show you that we did actually call to short this a while back. Here you go. No, it was, I think, even before that. Okay, so there was a shark pattern that was triggered. And this was something that I called. I said we're going to sell somewhere around here. You could see that it bounced, and there were a couple of chances to get into this trade, and it fell down. Now, one thing about the shark pattern is that it generally shows reaction at the Fib 5 level. So I need to draw a Fibonacci from the low to the high, and then you could see that it has hit this Fib 5 level. It's traveling down further. So there is no signal to enter this at this point of time, but I'm going to go into Formation Seeker so that I would be able to pick the pattern on that smaller time frame. And you could see that there is a deep crab forming here. Okay, a deep crab is essentially where you have a Fib 8 retracement here, and there is a confluence at this zone over here. So it's not a very tight zone, but I'm looking for this guy to come down to about 1.05, and then I need to look for reaction. I need to see the HSI go down here, and 1.05 is a psychological level. If you go back to the charts, let's see if we can find any good support here, which I think you would be able to. So you would see that I have this blue line here, which is some type of a weekly high. You'll see very, very nice structure around this 1.05 level. So what does your instincts tell you? That once it comes down here, people are going to look to buy. So you should be joining that club as well. So for the moment, I'm still on a watch and hold kind of a situation with Aussie New Zealand, but I am quite interested in looking to buy it, maybe about 30 pips down below. So I'll post this on TradingView as well so that we can track that. Similar to that, I'm looking at New Zealand Swiss. There is no harmonic pattern here because if you look here, I can't really find a proper pattern because this guy really, it's almost like a bat, but this almost signifies a double bottom. But if I try to draw something up here, I may find some confluence at around this zone, and it's 0.7, which is like a round number. You could see that it's been resisted once, twice, three, four times, and we may have an opportunity to short this. But of course, if Aussie Kiwi is something that you're going long on, I would say, choose one of these so that you would be able to, you're not overexposed to the New Zealand dollar. Okay, so that's another thought on Kiwi Swiss. My final pair for you to analyze is the dollar CAD. Now, dollar CAD seems to be on an uptrend. You could see that, okay, let's start from here. A low, a high, a higher low, a higher high, higher low, kind of a higher high, almost like a false breakout, a higher low, and a higher high. This was a clear higher high. So which means it is on an uptrend. So which means as traders, we should be looking to long this pair. So what I'm going to look for is a pattern, and remember we are at that psychological 1.3 level. So Formation Seeker helps me in a way that I can just go in and see if there are patterns at at a lower time frame. And sure enough, what we have here, we've got two patterns here coming up. One is a butterfly bullish, the other one is a crab bullish. The butterfly bullish, this happened while we were asleep in Singapore, so too bad, we kind of missed it out. But this is a perfect trigger because you could see that it hit that 1.3 level. You could see that it hit this line and bounced up nicely. HSI also moved out, RSI also moved out. So fingers crossed. Let's wait for this guy to come back down here. If it shows a similar characteristic where we can see that it's being oversold, I'm going to be very interested in going long at 1.3, and my target would be, well, since it's in the uptrend, maybe we should target something really big. So let's look for the next swing. You can see the Fibonacci level comes at around 1.33. Strong resistance that I've drawn out in blue, which is some sort of a weekly high. So maybe this could be the next swing high, because you see it's making higher highs and higher lows. So let's keep a lookout for this. And this would be the level that I'll be really, really interested in trading after this. All right, so I've analyzed about 5 pairs for you pretty quickly. And I'm going to publish this on TradingView so that you guys can see how the trades pan out. And as you can see in HarmonicForex, what we do is we call trades way ahead of time. So we are able to anticipate how the market moves, and if the movement goes to the place that we're looking for, we are looking to take a trade. Most of the trades that I'm calling are for a short, other than for the Aussie Kiwi and the dollar CAD. So hope this will help you to make some good trades next week. So in August, we're going to be very, very busy. I just want to share with you what we are doing at HarmonicForex. So the first thing I would like to take your eyes towards is we are giving a full day Forex course just for $51. So you could go to Eventbrite and look for us. I'll put the link at the bottom of this video as well. How does this work? This is a full day class just for $51 to celebrate SG51. And what we will do is we'll get you to open up an account. We're going to help you to trade that account. And once you make 10 trades, you will get back $150. So it's a situation where you would be able to get a full day class and really pay nothing at all. In fact, you get money back to yourself. So that's really exciting. Our first class is on the 14th of August. It's fully sold out. So we had to open up another class, which is on the 27th of August. It's a Saturday. Okay. And what else do we have? We have our live trading with HarmonicForex, which is going to be an online session this Wednesday. So I will be most probably going through all these trades again. So that's an opportunity for you to just stay home and listen to our trading. Next, we have our high probability trading with the harmonic patterns, where we talk about harmonic patterns. And this is going to be on this coming Tuesday at 7 o'clock. and you can register for this. It's absolutely free of charge. This is where we really go through our harmonic patterns and where you can really understand what we do and how we can predict market movement well ahead of time. All right, so we've got 3 exciting events coming up for you, and of course we will definitely keep you up to date of what's happening. Do follow Terry, myself, and Boonhui on TradingView. We give a lot of great information, and I think you will really benefit from all the good stuff that we are doing. So wish you all the best for August. It's a brand new month. Whatever happened in the last 1 month, you just got to move past it. If it's been a good month, keep up the good work. If it's been not so good month, refocus, re-energize, and let's start August with a brand new breath of fresh air so that you can focus on making some good pips. All right, we'll talk to you next week. All the best and look forward to seeing you soon.